point, I call that history. Fuck around and grill a pig like some rotisserie. Give a fuck about who you think you with, don't trust the industry. Why you wanna be my enemy? You should really let me be, cause really you can't fuck with me. Nah, you can't fuck with me, little bitch, and yes, I took my heat. Yes, I love to redo, that made me L-A-M-E or W-I-S-E. My third eye open, I can see, must protect my inner peace. No response, I can't give you my energy. I don't follow trends, cause bitch, I'ma just
Hi, this is Uno Neo back with another video. We're gonna jump straight into it as we always do. I hope that everyone is having a blessed and beautiful day today. It looks amazing outside. The sun is shining, beaming on my skin, and I'm loving it. I wanted to talk about what I dreamed about, and also it was a video that I basically seen right before I went to bed, and I feel like this is what enhanced me to have my dream. But at the same time, I am very aware that what I dreamed about was in fact real, and I actually experienced and was shown things that I feel I am called to speak out about. I am first going to drop the video so that you guys can be up to date with what's kind of going on and can necessarily see what it is that I'm talking about, so we can be here with each other.
If you don't see me, they killed me. I did not commit suicide. I'm kind of freaking out right now. Because I went on the dark web, and of course I'm safe, but I've leaked the classified information I wasn't supposed to. So, you guys all remember how back in the late 2000s, you realize back in the 50s how the electricity was getting super advanced, like the electronics were getting super advanced. Well, in the 1947 was the Roswell, New Mexico UFO crash. Well, they uncovered two flying saucers. There was a total of 27 bodies from the classified report on the dark web, and all of them were dead. There was females, there was children, ETs, and everything. There was 5 survivors of ETs, extraterrestrials. There's one female ET, and and one boy. The female one had 12 toes, 12 fingers, and I had the classified video, and it has big gash marks in its leg from the crash. And I shouldn't have stole this stuff, but I did. We need to know, and it's not right. And I gotta keep this quiet because I don't know what's gonna happen to me if I keep talking about this. But so the peak of the electronic era was in the 50s, and the crash of the most famous crash site was in 1947, as you know, Roswell, New Mexico, the UFO crash. Back in the 50s, President Eisenhower signed a treaty with an extraterrestrial civilization, and it was the ones that crashed into the UFO Roswell, New Mexico crash site. You may ask, how do I know this? How am I fucking correct, and why? If I'm crazy, I might be crazy from what I read. You would be too. I got on Tor browser, got on a VPN, everything. Got on government classified files. I paid Bitcoin for them, and yeah, I did some stuff I'm not too proud of. I broke a fucking federal offense, but they're hiding fucking stuff, and they're killing people. Those kids that go missing, all the children that go missing are not kidnappers. I mean, small portion maybe, but from the classified files I read, there's a base in New Mexico, or Dulce, New Mexico, and it's underground. It spans 2 miles wide and 2 miles down. You may think that's impossible. They're studying on humans down there. I'm not fucking joking, okay? I'm going crazy right now. I just read like hundreds of pages of classified information, and they're studying on humans that they abduct, and they're certain blood type, obviously, and most of them are either Native American or Hispanic. They're either darker skinned, and I hate to say that because I have a black girlfriend. You may think I'm kind of racist. I'm not, That's fucking, it's weird, I don't know why, but, there was a treaty that Eisenhower signed that said in the classified documents that the extraterrestrials that survived at Roswell said, if we can have 150,000 of your people, then you can have advanced technology from us. The peak of the technology era was in the 1950s. 1950s. That's like freaking Eisenhower's era. So this classified information I was reading on the dark web, there's a lot of fake stuff on the dark web, like fake classified information, but this stuff was too fucking real. It's stuff I shouldn't have fucking seen, and there was stuff I have so much proof of underground bunker locations that stretches to this place called Roswell, New Mexico, to Dulce, to Los Alamos, to Montana, to like hundreds of different areas. They're all underground, and they're testing on people. I don't fucking know what. I seen some very fucking weird pictures I shouldn't have seen. I seen pictures of kids being tested on, with people in hazmat suits in bunkers. I seen gas chambers. I don't know if they were flaming chambers or gas, I couldn't tell. But from what I know is most of the people that are going missing is indigenous, and you guys know that the government does nothing about it, right? Coincident or not, is my classified shit I found on the dark web true? I mean, think about it. Bob Lazar, because I'm a huge UFO guy, so that's why I find the information. Bob Lazar was saying back in the 80s that he worked at Area 51. Everybody thought he was a joke, but we didn't know what Area 51 is because we didn't know what it was. We wouldn't have knew what Area 51 was if it wasn't for him. Well, I got the fucking chills because he's the one that was saying that the UFOs, the extraterrestrial aircrafts have a crystal in the back of them, like a big crystal, and that's how they run, is off crystals. You may think I'm fucking whack, but I don't believe in that old fucking crystal shit, like that energy crystal shit, but I have no choice to now because I seen some fucking photos I can't unsee, man. Look at that. I have chills on every single spot of my body. We have came in contact with extraterrestrials since 1947, and we're still in contact with them right now. And underground in Dulce, New Mexico, they are cloning people. They are injecting kids, mostly darker skinned kids, black, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, like darker ascent people, and they are injecting them with different chemicals to see what would happen. And you guys know, in the indigenous community, I'm a huge indigenous supporter, so I'm not bashing you guys or talking shit, but I came across classified information, and it's saying that all the kids that go missing, the women, all that you see is, and how the government does nothing about the indigenous people going missing is, and how they're being like taken into drug rehab places, and they're not going there. That's what they're getting dropped off there after they're being. I know too much. I'm gonna get killed for what I did. I released a bunch of classified information on a forum page, on the dark web, and it's a forum page where hackers can release this to the public. So you're welcome. Keep in mind the peak of the electricity, or the era of the electronics, was in the 50s. The UFO crash was in the 40s. Eisenhower signed the treaty with extraterrestrials in, the 50s, and they are killing people. They are trying to make really advanced stuff, and I'm talking stuff I've seen classified photos that were not fake, like legit, like someone took a picture of the photo, like, you know what I mean, type thing, like there's everything. I have everything. I leaked it all, so if they find me, if you see me, if I'm dead, I didn't commit suicide, they killed me. I promise you on my life I would not kill myself. I'm getting engaged to my girlfriend. We've been together 7 years. I would not end my life. So if you find that I'm dead, they killed me. I released thousands of pages of classified information from the Federal Bureau of Investigation and the CIA. I'm not lying. I obtained them easily, and I'm really good at it. And I'm gonna hop off TikTok for a while, but this video will stay up so people can see it. Keep sharing this video, and I repeat, keep fucking sharing this video, because I don't know how much time I have left before I have to go again. I'm already packing. Stay safe, guys. Remember, if you see me and then you don't see me, I go missing, they killed me, I did not kill myself. Peace, peace, peace. Much love and respect.
Okay, so within this dream state that I was in, I could remember, like, it's only certain details that I remember, but the things that I pulled from my dream, basically, you know, I can kind of bite off my intuition from there. But I remember we traveled to basically some of the places that the guy mentioned in the video, and I was with someone, and I felt that we, like, the whole purpose and the whole sole purpose of us being here, I felt that we may have energetically helped, or I wouldn't even say energetically helped. I feel that we were exactly where we were, you know, if that makes sense. I feel that we may have jumped the dimensions and was literally like on some type of rescue mission or something like that. And this is what I mean by when I say we are multi-dimensional beings, and a lot of times we are in multiple different places at one time. So it's like, you know, it just gets really deep, and the more that you remember the things that you are pulling back from your sleep state is when you can kind of piece two and two together of who you are, what your soul consists of, the things that you are encountering within your dream state. You know what I'm saying? It's different levels to it, you know? And so basically, it's like the place that we had found, I know we were not necessarily supposed to be here. And I also remember it was like this red room, or wherever we were, it was lit up in a red area. And as I was writing this down, I was told to reduce oxygen. So when I looked it up, red lights are known to basically be in areas where there's low oxygen levels, which indicates to me that wherever we were either underground somewhere, or somewhere where, like, whoever these beings are, they breathe in like a lower oxygen level than what we do. And so they basically like have to be underground, and they also have like these red lights like everywhere. I know that wherever we were as well, these beings, like, they jump times, or they like time lapse into different locations to where, like, you're not able to pinpoint well, something's not want me to get this out, where you're not able to pinpoint their exact location. It's kind of reminding me of like the theory of with the Birmingham Triangle, how it basically moves, you know, locations and jump locations and different things like that. So nobody is ever able to pinpoint exactly where it's located. I know that whenever we entered this building, I remember basically we jumped times, or it's like I could feel the shift. I can feel like it's almost like we moved so fast to the point where you didn't feel it, but you can feel the aftermath of you traveling like this certain distance or speed. I was blanked out from that point, and I from things that I can remember here and there, I also remember us basically, I remember putting these children in these ventilation areas where we were like picking them up and putting them in the vents, and they were crawling through the vents outside into this like area where it had like this cliff, and it was nothing but like water. So it's like we were trying to figure out how we were going to like get off of whatever this was, because they obviously had them near some type of body of water. When like I wouldn't even like wherever this island is somewhere that's like it's like you go underground, and underground leads you to a portal that then leads you to where they have the location of these children and stuff like that. I'm hearing CERN in my head. CERN is not something that I just honestly care to tap into, because it's so deep to the point where it's bigger than even me, and I'm not going to get myself caught up in that loop, you know. I'm not going to trap myself like that. But I will say that I feel like it has partially something to do with this as well. The guy also confirmed something for me when dealing with Area 51. He mentioned how they have like a base location in Mexico, somewhere in Mexico, and in my video I remember speaking on a certain location how it was like a deserty area, and he also mentioned how they have like these undergrounds like bunkers and like chambers and stuff, and I basically also spoke on that as well. So he kind of like confirmed that for me to give me the indication that like I basically know he's not lying about anything that he's saying. I remember in the end, basically we end up seeing these like UFOs, and within these UFO, like the UFO, like I remember looking up in the sky, and I remember like kind of holding the children back and telling them to wait, and it's like I didn't want them to look, but we all couldn't help but to be drawn towards it, and the coloration of it was like this pinkish red type of color, and for some reason I knew that these were not the good type of extraterrestrial beings. I could just feel it within my soul, and as we were trying to like, it's almost like we were like frozen, like we couldn't move even if we wanted to, but I think I was able to maneuver around it and kind of like snap out of the trance, so that I can then like bring the children back inside to like where we were. So I feel like they kind of like spotted our location or knew where we were, because again we didn't really even have a place, we didn't have anywhere we could take the children. So it was kind of like a plan that, it's not that we didn't execute the plan, but it didn't work according to how we wanted it to. So yeah, like I just feel that I was also told something about the schools, because I remember it being like intuitively I could just feel like a school presence, and as if they have like these underground tunnels leading from the school that's like taking the children, and they're putting them in only areas where they have like, they're looking for the star children. So I feel like that's why a lot of us are going back to homeschooling our kids and different things like that, because it's like an intuitive thing where these school systems are being used to kind of like entrap us. You know, they want to take pictures every year of the children, and they want to make sure they kept up on their vaccinations and different things like that. I feel like the school is very infiltrated at this time with different type of beings, and it's like a one big ass like social experiment or something. I think that's kind of all that I had as far as that download. I hope that everyone is having a blessed and beautiful day today. Stay prayed up. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you like my content and like to see more. And I love to hear you guys inputs on different topics and different things like that you guys would like to kind of tap into. So don't be afraid to share your ideas here as well. I appreciate all of you guys for your support.
I can feel the envy. I can't sell my soul, no. See, I'd rather let you kill me, but I can never die. No, not really, only physically. I've been through a lot, but I can't let none of that get to me. Because if I do, then I am being my own enemy. I educate the youth and I am nothing like celebrities. I can't break the law that's breaking me, that's what you tell us. Fuck the system, I'ma say that shit 1,000 times. That shit is sickening, they done told us like 10,000 lies. We want the shit cause they still sleep, then they act so surprised. When the truth come out before their eyes, I'm still don't recognize. When you speak the truth, you put your life up on the line. And if you don't, cause you say that you living in a lie. I'm speaking fast, this ain't just rap, see I just make it rhyme. Falling off my purpose, it ain't worth it. I did that many times.